Power Acoustik hooked it up with a new stereo in their 2020 line that is bound to turn some heads based on its price and features. The CPAA-70D doubled-in stereo comes in under $250 and features a 7-inch capacitive touchscreen, Apple Carplay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, built-in steering wheel control, plus DVD and CD playback. What the hell else do you need? Keep watching for our power output testing in a few minutes. Inside the box is a warranty card, instruction manual, trim panel, wireless remote control, speaker harness, power harness, multi-purpose harness for steering wheel control, parking brake, camera, and amplifier, mounting brackets, hardware, and doubled-in stereo. Connections in the back include Bluetooth microphone, power and speaker harnesses, steering wheel control, and multi-purpose harness. 2 sets of RCA preamp outputs for front and rear, front camera, steering wheel control, backup camera, 2 video outputs, RCA AV inputs, and radio antenna. The display on the CPAA-70D looks solid, but it's not HD. Instead, its resolution is 1024 by 600, which is better than the usual 800 by 480, but still not quite HD. But progress, I guess. The SmartSense clear glass capacitive screen is highly responsive. Wow, that's a lot of adjectives. We get it, guys. It's capacitive. The OS looks a bit like a factory system, but it gets the job done. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are essential for a new stereo. They both require a USB connection on this stereo that cannot operate wirelessly. The connection will also charge your device, get access to your music, audio, messaging, and navigation apps, which all look great on the display. Video apps do not transfer, so no YouTube, no Netflix, nothing like that. Both work great with voice commands for Siri and Google Assistant. The only downside is with the front USB, you'll have to always have a cable dangling down when using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Bluetooth 4.0 provides wireless music streaming and hands-free calling. The front of the display has a built-in microphone. Let's test this stereo out and see what it can do. The first test we ran was 2 channels driven at 4 ohms, 14.4 volts, 40 Hz. We're using our audio precision to generate our signal and measure distortion. Our waveform was clean at volume 42. Our HP8903B audio analyzer picked up 16.2 watts RMS. The audio precision picked up 0.3% distortion and 8 volts of output. Our AMM1 read 14 watts RMS. We got 8.03 volts on the Lumi, and we drew 4.68 amps of current. Next, 2 channels, 14.4 volts, 1 kilohertz. Our waveform was clean at volume 42. Our HP picked up 17.18 watts RMS. The audio precision read 0.26% distortion and 8.2 volts of output. Our AMM1 read 13 watts RMS. We got 8.25 volts on the Lumi and 4.65 amps of current. Then we went single channel driven, 14.4 volts, 1 kilohertz. Our waveform was clean at volume 42. Our HP picked up 17.14 watts RMS. The audio precision read 0.2% distortion and 8.2 volts of output. Our AMM1 read 13 watts RMS. We got 8.4 volts on the Lumi, and we drew 2.76 amps of current. Single channel driven, 14.4 volts, 40 Hz. Our waveform was clean at volume 42. Our HP picked up 16.24 watts RMS. The audio precision read 0.03% distortion and 8 volts of output. Our AMM1 read 14 watts RMS. We got 8.03 volts on the Lumi, and we drew 2.87 amps of current. Our final test was on frequency response using the preamp outputs. We placed our phonic alongside our plotted graph to show that it isn't exactly the best frequency response we've seen. This is with the subwoofer off. At 40 Hz, the Preamp's tested at 2.9 volts with 0.31% distortion, and at 1 kHz they tested at 3.4 volts with 0.02% distortion after raising the EQ. The CPAA-70D has both a front USB port and micro SD card slots. Both sources can be used to playback audio and video files. For audio, it supports MP3 and WMA. And for video, it supports MP4 and WMV. The stereo also has a front aux input. It is possible to screen mirror an iPhone or Android device to the CPAA-70D with its RCA AV inputs. All you would need is one of our mirroring kits for iPhone or Android. I'll put a link for both options in the video bio below. This will effectively get anything you want onto your stereo from your smartphone. YouTube, Netflix, HBO, Hulu, whatever. Be aware that this is a safety hazard, and all commands must be done at the phone. The radio tuner features 30 presets, 18 FM and 12 AM. The rotary dial doubles as the voice command selection. Power Acoustik puts you in full control of the audio. Adjust the LED lighting on the front of the display. Customize your steering wheel control buttons. Adjust parking brake guidelines. The stereo has 6 built-in wallpapers to choose from. Be sure to go to qualitymobilevideo.com to get all of your car, audio, and video gear with us today. Links for everything in the bio below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that like button, but if you hated it, click the dislike button. Join the conversation below and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Thanks for watching.